All you ever wanna do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke,
Yeah, hey,
real
well,
mode.
we can hold a peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I can.
All you ever wanna do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke,
Yeah, hey,
real
well,
mode.
we can hold a peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Real gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sacred Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest, and I'm tired of niggas. They frontin' they blessings, they want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with king, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke,
Yeah.
real mode.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode,
He's
but
heating
y'all
up!
sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. You really have people fooled out here, don't you? When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king? It ends today.
Lessons from pillar number 6 from mindfulness is that you need to know yourself. Most people can't even be alone. It's time to get off your butt and go to the fucking gym.
My name is Virgie Tovar.
Gross.
Body positivity, body justice.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Go fuck yourself.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 testicles, testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 20 hundo and 69 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swoleo back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored, there we go, by Everest and K2 Flexin' on all you.
Fucking Catalina.
We are back.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
The fucking Catalina
We
wine
are
mixer.
back. We are back. And of course, you know, the internet's not full repaired yet. They didn't show up yesterday, so fucking goddamn it, Comcast. They didn't show up yesterday. They went to the wrong address for some fucking reason. But today, this afternoon, so hopefully we can make it through the stream today. My goodness, it's the Swole New Year, and we need to make fucking gains. We need to get this party started. We can't have any jabronis or jabbernets holding us back. So what's going on, Michael? How we doing? John, Jeremy, Matthew, Pedro. We got Elijah here. We got Cerny. We got everyone here ready to make some sick fucking gains. Welcome to the show. It is Tainty Tuesday, and of course, we have an amazing Swole card to give away. We're going to break that out in just a second, so make sure you drop in the comments down below. What are you smashing today? Make sure you subscribe to the show. Make sure you are liking the podcast. Make sure that you are subscribed on Apple Podcast, on Spotify. Remember, there's a brand new review feature on Spotify, so leave us 5 stars. It's right there by the thumbnail when you go into the podcast, the Daily Swole section. So make sure that you leave the reviews over there on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. It helps a ton. And of course, you can follow the Daily Swole over on Instagram and on TikTok and everywhere else, of course, because we spread our seed everywhere. Am I right? Or am I right? Or am I right?
Because
We just spread it around. So while we bust this nut open, drop in the comments down below, what'd you smash today? And of course, if you're ready to join the SwoleFam, check us out, swolenormousx.com. All the links for the 7 Pillars download, everything that we talk about in every episode. Make sure you check the show notes and jump on those Fuck Your Resolution specials right now, because it is a time of year. It is the beginning of 2022. And it's time to make some fucking gains. It's time to stop making some fucking. It's time to stop making excuses. We can do that. We can do that every day.
You're insane, Gold.
It's time to stop making excuses, no matter what day it is. We've been talking about fuck your resolutions for 3 months, and we're going to talk about it for 3 more months because people are going to start making those excuses again. It's 2022. I'm going to change my life. A new year, a new me. A new me, a new year, a new me.
Fuck yourself.
Yeah, you mean the sun rose again and you still have your same shitty habits that you did yesterday? Ah, that's right. You change the date on your phone, your calendar, and all of a sudden, everything's different, right? Everything's different now just because, you know.
That's fucking bullshit.
The number went from a 1 to a 2. It says 2022 instead of 2021, and now all of a sudden you're a healthy person. Now all of a sudden you're consistent. Now all of a sudden you're following the 7 pillars. Fucking prove it. Fucking prove it. All right, that was a good rant to start the day. Let's get into today's episode. Let's summon the Falcon and get this party started. Are you ready, beaches? Let's respect on it. Boosh.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
You're kind of a big deal. And Leo, you are still drinking. You're still sucking down that leftover bone broth, aren't you? You goddamn lush. America, baby. Hashtag tainting the gooch.
USA.
Yes.
Greatest country in the world.
Greatest country in the world. Well, we got some great SwoleFam posts. We'll take some questions today. And of course, we got some balls deep that we haven't been able to go over for the last couple days because we've had some technical setbacks, but we got a great show today. And let's keep on pushing forward. Drop that hashtag in the comments down below for a chance to win today's fucking Swole card. Let's get into it, fam. Moisturize. Who's got their coffee? Who's got their bone broth? Drop some biceps and grills if you're ready to make some sick fucking gains in the comments down below.
He's heating up!
It's time to get roasty toasty. Let's spit on it and get into that tip, shall we? Yeah. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. Moisturize. All right, we are well into that tip. And of course, like I always mention, SwoleNormousX.com to join the SwoleFam today because this Thursday, coming up day after tomorrow, we have our SwoleFam. Whoa, it's just moving all over the place. SwoleFam Roundtable, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Thursday, January 6th. It's going to get tongue-tied. January 6th? 6th? At 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we got our SwoleFam Roundtable, and those are the live calls where you're going to get to call in, you're going to get to talk to me, you're going to get to talk to other members of the SwoleFam. We have a live chat fully integrated, so it's going to be awesome this Thursday, January 6th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, live call with the fam. SwoleFam Roundtable, join today over there at SwoleNormousX.com. Also, the last couple episodes from yesterday's accountability meeting is available inside Swole TV. Plus, the previous day, we got shut down online. So Ask Papa Swolio Live was a private Q&A for members. That APS was private for the SwoleFam, and that's available inside your Swole TV section in your account. That way you can catch all the previous streams, right? You know what I'm saying? So this Thursday, looking forward to those round tables. And for those, if you like a good round table, drop some biceps and gorillas in the comments down below. Let's keep on fucking flexing all day. Yeah, let's flex all day.
I'd be the luckiest guy alive.
Round tables are the tits
for me.
Round tables are the absolute tits. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. All right. Holly, I should let the fam choose my smash adventure today. Stick to a schedule, stick to a program, stick to something solid. Did you lift yesterday? If you didn't lift, lift. Yoga, mobility, foam rolling, or cardio. Let's lift some fucking weights. Let's go. If you didn't lift yet, if you didn't lift weights yesterday, you're lifting weights today. That's what I say. I'm calling it. All right, let's do this. Let's get into some SwoleFam posts, shall we? From inside SwoleNormousX.
What's in the box?
We all love ourselves some round table. All right, we got a post here from Brandon. Hey fam, I am looking to start the 90-day dash primer week. In total body awareness is the single leg squat to row. I can't do a single leg squat. What is a good alternative to these? As I go through this program, I assume I will hit a few more of these types of situations. Is there a good spot for alternative exercises, or should I just use Google? Oh God, no. For reference, I'm 6'1", 285-ish, 45 pounds down from where I start, but still have a very long ways to go before I can do some of these exercises. Thanks in advance. Well, you can definitely do the single leg squat. You just have to modify how deep you go. You don't have to go all the way down. You can also hold on to something, and you can also keep your foot up on a box. You can keep it up on a bench. You can keep your foot up on a couple pillows. So you can absolutely do a single leg squat. You just might have to modify the depth of it. So you can just shorten that squat up a little bit. That's totally fine. So a single leg squat can vary. I mean, some people, when they think of single leg squat, they think of a pistol squat. We're not talking that. We're talking, just a very limited range to activate the gluteus medius, activate the gluteus maximus, and just increase that core integrity and neuromuscular coordination. So it's a stabilization exercise. So the range of motion isn't essential. You don't have to go all the way down. So if you can only bend maybe a couple inches, that's fine. Do the single leg squat and do the row, and you should totally be fine. And the thing is with a single leg squat, like if you're doing like the band, for example, you can just keep your other foot kind of on your tippy toes and then just raise it off the ground as needed. So literally all you need to do is minimally stabilize your body stabilize your body as little as you need to in order to execute the movement. So you can adjust how deep that bend is for the squat, and you can keep that other foot. Let's say you're on your left foot, you can keep that right foot right there next to your left on your toes and just guide you. So you're kind of doing a 2-leg squat, bending a little bit. That way you can execute and then build up that strength, because your feet are going to be kind of like wobbly. You're going to kind of be getting a lot of activation around your ankle stabilizers, your foot muscles, depending on where, if you're wearing shoes or you're wearing bare feet or something like that. Wearing bare feet, if you're barefoot, or wearing shoes, and depending on other factors. So you're going to feel a lot of muscles firing. So it's more important that you're on a single leg. If you can't even bend your knee at all, you can just do a single leg row and just do the row on one leg and just, use that other foot just to balance slightly on the side. Just keep on tapping that foot as you need to maintain your balance. So that's my suggestions. If you want to, Brandon, you can also take a video of your form. If you have your phone with you, you can take a side angle, a video of your form. And if there's any other concerns, happy to help you with the form corrections. You can post that up in the Telegram chat or the Facebook group, and we can give some other insights if you have anything other specific aside from that. But I think you can definitely execute on that. All right, we got a post here from our very own Elijah, Mr. Maxwell. Fam, I'm so excited. I just got my first Swole card in the mail. I hope to collect many more over the years. What a card to start. What a card to start. Swole privilege. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Excellent, Elijah. Glad you got it, and glad it's a Swole privilege card. Herpius Derpius, you can balance with your hand while holding on to something. Yeah, but he's doing a row. So it's like a band row. So you're using your hands. You can do a single leg, single arm, and use a hand to balance if you want to do it that way. But it's a 2-arm row in the exercise. So that's where you can maybe adjust there. You're going to have to practice. I mean, understand that stabilization, single leg exercises, balance exercise, they take a long time. So it's super humbling for a reason. And it doesn't seem like it's going to be that hard. So you feel like, fuck, I'm being such a pussy. Why am I falling all over the place? It's supposed to be. You're working muscles you've never used before. That's right, John. Practice, single leg squat. Primer week was the most profound session ever when joining Swolenormous X. Humbles you real quick, helps you to acknowledge lots to learn. There's always more to learn, especially when it comes to stabilization exercises. Like it's going to humble you. It's going to slap you across the tits and really let you know that you think you know everything. You think you're strong. You were wrong. In the best way. All right, Jim from the SwoleFam discussion boards on SwoleNormousX.com. What's up, Beaches? What's up, Jim? Everyone say hi, Jim. Hey, everyone. My name is Jim. I am currently 16 years old. God, we have everyone. We have youngins in high school. We have the old veterans. We got lots of people in the SwoleFam.
Hello, baby.
All right. I am currently 16 years old, and I joined the fam mainly because I loved Papa Swolio's approach to fitness and especially his honesty. I found that unlike most of my friends, I don't really like getting drunk and eating shit every weekend. Appealing. I don't find getting drunk and eating shit every weekend appealing, so I suppose I made the right choice to join here. Can't wait to see what amazing results I can get this year and how I can learn from the rest of the fam, which consists of people older and wiser than me. Fucking fantastic. Absolutely. We got you, we got Matthew, we got a lot of very mature people coming into the SwoleFam, even though young at age, wiser and more mature in mind. It's very rare nowadays that you're finding someone who doesn't want, I want to eat shit, I don't want to go out drinking. Most people are trying to be accepted by others. You're doing what you think you should do, so people and friends, that you'll be accepted into these cliques, you'll be accepted into these groups. And it takes a very strong person, especially when you're younger. And I think this is when it's fortified. If you can do this while you're younger, you'll be fine when you're older. Because if you learn your identity, know what you're about, and you're able to fortify that when you're 15 or 16 in high school, then you're going to be really set for life. A lot of people never overcome that. And then you have 30, 40, 50-year-olds that are like, just trying to do whatever everyone else wants them to do, right? Whatever satisfies other people's needs, whatever, keeps the status quo, whatever, keeps the peace kind of thing. And you can really fall down the wayside there. We have a couple more awesome posts. I'm going to save the 2 transformation type pictures for a second because we have some awesome before and afters. Fucking great. All right, here. We got this one from Michelle. Happy Swole Year, fam. Ended 2021 with a small dinner with family. In the fall, my boyfriend shot a buck and saved me the heart. Very nice. That's a good man. We decided to serve it as an appetizer for dinner. We prepped it, then let the meat soak in water and Celtic sea salt. We lightly pan-fried it with some grass-fed butter, garlic, and fresh parsley. Some family members were grossed out about eating organ meats until they saw the end results. Everyone ended up trying it, and they couldn't believe how great it tasted. Thank you, Papa, for introducing us to the wonderful world of organ meats. We started 2022 with a 7-kilometer hike with our Papa. So excited to start the year with the greatest fam in the realm. Hashtag Swole year, 7 pillars, don't be a beach, and go to the fucking gym. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Oliver? I was a dumbass at 16. Weren't we all? I think if you look back and you think like I was smarter at 16 than I was today, if you're not a dumbass at 16, I don't think you're growing enough as an individual. I think everyone's a dumbass at 16. But hey, we got to lower the voting age, right? We got to lower the voting age to 16, right? Ayo. No? No?
The tax on me, quite frankly, are a tax on science.
Man. All right. I just thought I thought we should lower the voting age. I thought that would be a good idea because we're so intelligent when we're 16. We should allow babies with subformed brains to vote. I think we should be raising it personally, but we don't have to go down that rabbit hole. But hey, I think there are dumbasses in their 30s and 40s, so maybe it doesn't matter too much. At least be an adult. At least be a fully formed human being before you're able to make decisions for other people or try to make decisions that for the best of other people. Anyway, focus on yourself, self-development, self-growth. Save the taint. I agree. Save the taint. Thank you. Thank you, glowing artiste. Save the taint. Indeed.
And that's the way, I like it. KC on the Sunshine Band.
All right, we got a great post here. Let's take this first one. We got an amazing one from CJ, and we have another amazing one from Josh. Let's kick us off. A lot of you, if you're part of the Swole fam, you saw these posts already.
What's in the box?
Fucking fire. All right, we got one. CJ. Hold on, got a burp coming. Hold on. Oh, that was nice. Oh, my God. Oh, oof.
How dare you?
It's been a while. It's been a few days. Since we had a public live stream. I have to let it out. Sorry, Greta. All right. CJ writes, hello, fam. Happy New Year. I thought I would check in because I have been missing in action for a while. This holiday season has actually been rough for me. I lost my dad 6 months ago, and I haven't been letting myself grieve. Well, that's the mindfulness pillar, and once you stop focusing on one, the whole structure crumbles. I locked everything away until last week, and I just lost it. The past couple of days, I've been really trying to process my emotions, and it occurred to me that I've been eating my feelings since June 27th of Schwente. I told myself when I joined the fam that I would never stop training, and I haven't. Sometimes I wonder if I overtrain. The truth is, in 2020 and part of the early of 2021, I would sometimes be at the gym for 2 hours, 1 hour for lifting and 1 hour for kickboxing class. And I know I was eating well under 2,000 calories during that time. I only got to 155 pounds that last week of December because I had gotten the vid and I stopped eating. The rest of 2021 had just been a complete wreck for me. I weighed in at 174 pounds this morning, a 20-pound gain. Looking at these pictures, I can see that I did get some muscle, but I still have a lot of work to do. I know the scale is a lying beach. I just like to know where I sit weight-wise since I never want to be obese ever again. Mentally, I am obese and it fucking sucks. Here I am again where I've taken a deep dive and not processed my feelings and regressed back to old habits. So this year, I'm refocusing on myself, working on my habits, taking better care of my mental health, actually recovering when I need to, managing my stress, unplugging from my phone, and fixing my nutrition. I honestly thought 4 years into my journey, I would be at a different point, but I'm going back to what feels like square one again. I start school on Tuesday, so all of those are going to be crucial. I'll check in monthly so I'm not a complete stranger and to hold myself accountable. Thank you to all the Swole fam for being here when I needed you most. Thank you for still continuing to be here, and a special thank you to Jen for reaching out and being the best Swole sis anyone can ask for. Thanks for reading this far. All right, CJ. Now we got a little time hop picture. I know you said you lost weight, then you gained weight back, but obviously, if you're just listening on the left, we got a picture from 3 years ago. We got a picture from today, and you definitely look much better on the right. Obviously, you have less body fat. You have more shape. And I know you're probably inflamed, you're probably retaining water, and you're a little bit frustrated, but 3 years, it seems like a lot of time. It really isn't. And of course, if you have some major tragedies and things you're dealing with, you're going to fluctuate. You're going to go down, you're going to go up. And honestly, when you have peaks and valleys, this is like one of the cards I had on my wall in the previous Swole hole. Peaks and valleys, there's no mountain, there's no peak unless it's relative to a valley. So when you have like the night is darkest before the dawn, like you're always going to have that. It gets worse before it gets better. You need to have that. It's just relative. It's just relative. So when you have that kind of like downturn, well, that's just prefacing the upturn. So it sounds like you kind of have your shit in order. You're dealing, you're grieving, you're handling what you might have repressed last year and the past couple of years, albeit, we keep on talking about how the SwoleFam's crushing it. And, a lot of people are losing weight and building muscle. And while everyone else is hiding in their apartments or hiding and, quadruple masking and quintuple boosting and all that shit, we're taking care of our health and we're crushing it. And the SwoleFam, for the most part, has just been making amazing progress throughout the last couple of years when everyone else is just running around like a chicken with their head cut off. We have focus, we have the 7 pillars, and we're getting it every day. It doesn't mean there aren't downs, and there are ups and downs. So it's always going to be a fluctuation. The most important thing is that you're keeping yourself centered as much as you can. That way, that rebound and that recovery is a lot more efficient. So fortunately, you're part of the SwoleFam. You know what you need to do. You know what you're capable of, and you have the tools at your disposal to do it. So now you're going to rebound pretty fast and you're going to get this shit executed. So we're stoked. You got it. You got this, CJ. Never quit. Never quit. Just keep on fucking going. Like you don't, the only way that you are absolutely going to fail is if you quit. If you don't quit, there's always a chance. Now, of course, you got to do the right thing and you got to keep on moving forward and you got to stay focused. But just don't quit. If you quit, you'll get nothing. If you quit, then nothing's going to happen. That's for damn sure.
What's in the box?
All right, Josh. Now, this is an amazing picture. So let me zoom in. Talk about never stopping, right? Let me zoom into the text and then we'll zoom back out. So a little bit teaser if you're just watching for the first time, because this is sick. All right, Josh writes, never stop and you won't have to go back to being unhealthy. The first picture is from early 2015 and the second is from today. I was 216 pounds when I first got back into things in early 2016. And after spending over a decade of dealing with alcohol abuse, I finally had enough and went full throttle on everything. Started going to the gym, nutrition slowly got better, and I got help for alcohol abuse. Took me 3 years to find the SwoleFam, but by then, had lost 75 pounds and had pillars number 2 and 3 down, which are nutrition and training, if you don't know, and did yoga off and on. When I first joined the SwoleFam, I was not only able to improve my training and nutrition, I also got all the other pillars down. The biggest thing is the mental game, going from the victim mentality when getting drunk all the time to one who steps up and takes responsibility. This is a reminder to never go back and to constantly improve. Hashtag go to the fucking gym. SwoleFam, 7 pillars, don't be a beesh, and fuck average. Now check out these pictures. Check out these pictures. Boom. So we got Josh right there in the middle. Obviously, you can tell you got Josh in the red. Look at him right there. You can still see the same face, got the glasses, but man, looking thick, looking plump, looking like a cranberry there, dude. And then on the right, a completely different person. Like, look at his head. His head is like differently shaped. Look at all like the fat you lost from your face, dude. Just imagine from all the drinking, right? The water retention, the inflammation. You're looking great. Of course, you have a fatal case of the Swole variant. So I am very happy to congratulate you on being infected with the Swole variant. If you're just listening, he's got the Swole variant apparel on right now. So you're looking good, looking lean, looking mean, and best wishes, staying fully infected, and keep on making those sick fucking gains, brother. Keep on making those sick fucking gains. What amazing posts.
Your father was a woman.
Fucking legit. Legit. All right, we are crushing it. It is the new year, and Fuck Your Resolutions has been in full-fledged attack. We've been in all-out assault mode since the end of September, and I told you it would come quickly. I told you it would come quickly. That's what she said. Because. But now is the time to put that in action, to have the tools, and you got the SwoleFam. You know you got the Daily Swole. You have all your You know what you need to do in terms of 7 pillars. Maybe you downloaded already so far. Great. That's fantastic. But are you executing every single day? You got your yoga. You got your brain gains. You got your training. Are you doing the 90-day dash? Are you doing scorched earth, swole season? Are you actually executing properly in order to get the goals that you want? You might be like, hey, I'm going to be more active. I'm going to eat better. Well, what are you going to be eating? How do you customize your nutrition? What foods are inflammatory to you? Which foods work best for you? If you don't know where to start, or you want to take your lifting game, if you've been training for 15, 20 years, you really want to take that shit to the next level, join the fam today. We have hundreds of yoga classes, meditation sessions, full programs. We have the nutrition customization section in the kitchen, which will help you walk through the elimination diet and get all that shit in order. All these amazing posts are from members inside the SwoleFam. And like I said, we have a lot of private live streams. We had one yesterday. We had a live call yesterday. We have another live call, a SwoleFam roundtable coming up this Thursday. So you get access to, most importantly, the community. You get access to the entire SwoleFam and that support system. And of course, you have the tools to execute the rest of your pillars. So it's very important that you're sticking to this every single day and you're focusing on your 7 pillars every single day. This is not a 3 days on, 1 day off. This is not an every other day thing. This is every fucking day you are executing your 7 pillars. Now, they're going to look different every day. It doesn't mean you lift heavy every single day. It doesn't mean you do an hour of meditation every fucking day. It means you're consistent. It means you bite off what you can chew and you execute those pillars 1 through 7 every single day, and you build over time and you build those skills and you develop them and you adapt and you ride those waves, those ups and downs, and you stay focused, you stay centered, and you do the best that you can executing all 7 of those things that you can control day in and day out, and you'll get amazing progress. You'll get there. You'll get there.
Dodson! Dodson! We've got Dodson here!
You will get there, fam. You will get there. I promise you. All right. So all those links down below for swolenormousx.com. Let's take some questions. If you do have a question, we'll take a few from Instagram and a few here live. If you have them, always trying to make sure that questions get answered on the live stream. Use the hashtag AskPapaSwolio in the comments down below if you're watching live. And of course, you can go to thedailyswole.com for all the links, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We're on Rumble, Odyssey, YouTube, Twitch. We're on Facebook. You know, just make sure you find all those links because sometimes the ats are a little bit different, but it's The Daily Swole for the most part everywhere. It's Swolenormous on Twitch or on Facebook, but most people watch on YouTube. And of course, mitigating censorship by also streaming on Odyssey and Rumble. And of course, every podcast, every earhole banging app you can imagine, from Podbean, Pocket Cast, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, everywhere. Trying to drink coffee and I had the fucking slot closed. God damn it. What a fucking fail. Couldn't even do it. All right. Okay. Matthew, Papa Swolio. Hey, Papa. On the 90-day dash, I have a lot of trouble doing squats with the dumbbells because they constantly hit my legs and the movement doesn't feel as hard or free as a back barbell squat. Tips. You can do them with barbell squats. You don't need to do them with dumbbells. You can also hold them differently. You can do goblet squats. You can hold one dumbbell, a heavier dumbbell vertically in the front. You can do sumo squats, and you can actually hold a single dumbbell and maybe put your feet up on risers if you want to use single dumbbells, or even double dumbbells when you're doing sumo squats can be amazing. So there's different ways to do dumbbell squats. You can also do a barbell squat. So when it comes to the 90-day dash, unless the exercise is very specific, you can swap some of these things out. So for example, sometimes there's exercise where it says a barbell squat. If you don't have a barbell, then guess what? You got to swap it out with another exercise or another modality. You could also refer to the instructional video library. And if there's an exercise for legs that you don't have access to or that bother you or for whatever reason, you can swap it out with a different leg exercise. So goblet squats are great. You can also do kettlebell. You can do goblet squats with the kettlebell. You could do sumo squats with the kettlebell. And yeah, I don't really do dumbbell squats with 2 arms. I don't do those. I really don't. Those are, it depends on, where you're starting from. But if you're lifting, let's say 80 pounds or 100-pound dumbbells and squats, that's going to hit everything. It's really not ideal. So you could also look into doing Bulgarian split squats. That'd be a great way to do a strength exercise. So it's like a single leg squat essentially, but you put your foot back, keep it like maybe 6 inches off the ground, like on a little block or something. You don't want to put it up on a bench really. That's too high. Keep it a little bit lower and you're able to really execute properly with either 1 dumbbell or 2 dumbbells. Bulgarian split squats are great. All right, let's see here. Zach EO5, Merry Christmas, Papa. Chill and take a day off because you deserve it. I worked out. I appreciate it. But a day off of what? A day off of what? The Daily Swole takes no days off every fucking day. And I forget what I did on Christmas. I forget. This is obviously a question from a few days ago, but I think I worked out on Christmas. I forget. I did something. I did either mobility or I worked out, and I deserve it. Get the fuck out. My body deserves a sick fucking workout. My body deserves to make some gains. Body deserves to make some fucking gains. All right, we got MedMedN59 on Instagram. Papa Swolio, everything in my body gets bigger normally. That's what she said. Except for my chest. Is it genetics that caused this? It certainly can be. I couldn't tell you exactly what your training protocols. I don't know what your training split is. I don't know what your intensity is. I don't know what your form is. But most people have, and you could drop in the comments down below, most people have some body part that is exceptional, right? Some people never train their calves and they have big old fucking hams on the back. Some people never really train forearms. A friend of mine has he's just super vascular. He cannot lift for 2 years and he'll just have veins popping out. He just looks 5 times as big as he really is because he's super vascular. So some people just have triceps that blow up exceptionally. Some people have just big shoulders. A lot of people have some body part that is their strength. So it's in part genetics, but you don't want to blame genetics like, hey, it doesn't mean you can't train really hard. Doesn't mean you can't improve your form. Doesn't mean there isn't a series of exercise that would work better for your body. It could be that you're not, your shoulders or your posture you're not activated properly with your rhomboids, your posterior rotator cuff. Maybe your middle and lower traps are not activating properly and opening up your chest enough. Yoga can help tremendously, but you might have some muscle imbalances in your upper body that might be causing misalignment that isn't activating as many fibers as you possibly could. Some tips here, like if you're doing dumbbell presses, keep your elbows more like 45 degrees to keep in line with the pectoral fibers. You could do incline presses, of course, the same way. You can do, chest dips are fantastic for hitting the pectoral fibers. And, ring dips are great too. There's a lot of different tricks and tips, having like converging chest press or cable crossovers are great. So I can't really answer all that for you because it could be your form. It could be the way you're executing it. It could be a muscle imbalance, but genetics definitely play a role with like some people having exceptionally large muscle groups with minimal effort. Like some people just pop off with certain, like their shape is just unreal. Like some people just have that fluke muscle or body part. Christopher, Papa Swole, is all grain-fed beef created equally? The butcher I go to says it comes from an organic farm, but I buy, it's still like $10 cheaper than grass-fed. Organic just means that it goes through the certain code to qualify as organic, that they're only using like organic pesticides or things like that. Organic doesn't mean that it's grass-fed and grass-finished. You want grass-fed and grass-finished. A lot of farms maybe can't afford to get that organic certification because it does cost a lot of money. So there are a lot of farms out there, whether it's produce or, or beef, that is actually better than organic. They just don't spend for the overhead to have like Quality Assurance International come in and be like, oh, this qualifies as organic, because it costs thousands and thousands of dollars to get that label. And that's why they charge more. That's why those products cost more, because there's fucking overhead to certify it organic. Plus you can make more of a profit because people look for that and they'll pay it. So is all grain-fed beef created equally? I don't think anything's created equally in that sense. There's always going to be differences, but animals should not be eating grain. Humans should not be eating grain, and your food, cows, should not be eating grain. So created equally, I'm sure there's probably subtle differences, but I would say grain-fed beef is a no-no. If you can avoid that, avoid it. Grain-fed beef is better than, the same quality, grain-fed or soy, chicken or pork. So it's definitely better to get beef, but you're going to benefit much more health-wise from eating healthy animals, grass-fed and grass-finished. So avoid grain-fed whenever you can. And it's cheaper to get grain-fed grass-fed ground beef. So if it's a cost issue, you can find it for $5.99 or $6 a pound. And of course, you're eating sweet potatoes. Those are like 70 cents a pound. So it'll offset when you're eating, nutrient-dense food like that. All right, let's see here. avoid sick animals. If an animal is getting fed grains, like cows getting fed grains, they're sick. They're not supposed to eat grains. Grows them faster. They'll have more milk production, but they're inflamed. They're, it's full of just inflammatory properties. The same reasons why humans shouldn't be eating grains. Fittingly, Sammy, Papa Swole, I had a guy come up to me at the gym and he emphasized the importance of separating pull and push days, 1 day for each. Does this make a significant difference? Well, it really depends on your split. Like if you're a high level bodybuilder or someone who's been training for a long time, you're able to handle more work capacity. So you might be able to do like consecutive training days where you're doing chest on 1 day or a push on 1 day, a pull on the next day. If you're just starting out, I would be hesitant to do consecutive lifting days just because it's very overloading on the nervous system. But as you get more advanced, you can train and lift weights in consecutive days. But generally, if you're training hard and properly, especially as like natural lifters and stuff where your recovery is based on, you're not just recovering unnaturally fast because of exogenous hormones. Usually 2 days lifting in a row is probably the max. You should probably take a day off from like intense training, usually 2 days at the most in a row. And some people, you might disagree, but it depends on what you're doing on those days, how much volume. If you're doing like just biceps on a Tuesday, that might not be a big deal, but why would you just do biceps? Why would you not do an arm day or a pull day? So, pull and push days, it depends. I love doing chest and back. So that's a pull and a push day. It really depends on your experience, what your goals are, and everything else, like what your exercise selection is. But generally separating pull and push days, these are opposing muscle groups that work on opposite sides of the joint in general. So if you're doing, let's say a push day, and then afterwards you're doing a pull day, whether it's 24, 48, or 72 hours apart, you are usually mitigating the impact of the first workout on the second workout. And so, for example, if you're doing chest on Monday and then triceps on Tuesday, your triceps are, getting a lot of work on Monday. So you're kind of already having fatigued muscles and you're hitting them again. You could easily overload that aspect of the joint, lead to tendonitis and, not have a maximum workout for your triceps because you fatigued them on Monday. Likewise, you don't want to do arms on Monday and then chest on Tuesday. Your upper body's fatigued, and your accessory body parts that would assist with these major compound movements, these multi-joint movements, you're compromising yourself. So separating pull and push days, separating upper body and lower body, and there's many different ways to do it. There are splits that have like back and hamstrings. Like I've tried all these things in the past, like chest and quads. Like I've done all these different splits, legs and shoulders. I've tried many, many different things. I generally gravitate to something where it's either a 3-day or a 4-day rotation. That's usually where I rotate. And I take a day off when I need to, and I just keep the cycle. I don't personally work on a 7-day cycle because that's just a human organization to keep us, to make sure that we can meet at the right time. That's just the way that humans have organized, to make sense of the world, to make sense of time. But as long as you're recovered, who cares if it's day 4 or 5 or 6 that you repeat? Like it's a matter, like time is linear. It's not a loop. So it's not like, oh, Monday, Etch-a-Sketch, we reset. So it doesn't really matter. I don't never think about a 7-day cycle. If it's time to do a certain body part, it's time to do a certain body part. I'll rest. I don't care if I start the cycle again on a Saturday or a Sunday. It's just literally another day and I'm ready to train. It's very easy to kind of overlay your training with your work schedule because you might have a routine for work where it's like Monday through Friday and then weekends off. So you kind of associate your lifting with that kind of routine, but your body doesn't work like that. It's just a general outline. So for me, it would either be like a chest and back, legs and arms, or what I also like too, and sometimes I kind of get bored with that and I want to do more overload. So I'll just do, like yesterday I did pushing. So I did chest, but I also did chest dips, which hits the anterior deltoid. It hits the triceps a lot. So yesterday was kind of like an upper body push day, but I didn't do any isolation for triceps aside from like the chest dips, which get shoulders and triceps as well. And then today I'm going to do a leg. I'm going to do a leg session because it's been 2 days since my last one, which was more of a hamstring and glute focus. Today is going to be more of a quad focus, so like Bulgarian split squats. I'm going to do some other squats. I'm going to do maybe some sumo, like deep squats, or some belt squats. I'm going to do a lot of like squatting movements. Last time I was doing, did Nordics and I did single leg RDLs and I did Jefferson curls. So what I also like for the 4-day split would be, upper body, just like a push day, mostly chest, a leg day, an upper body pull day, which is mostly just back. And then another day where I do like upper body, like kind of push and pull, where I might do one exercise compound, like maybe I might do chest dips, and then I might do pull-ups or some kind of like 2-arm row. So I go very light with the push pull, and then I focus more on arms. So I kind of do a little bit of chest and back, but then I focus more on, biceps and triceps. So I'll have like a 4-day where it's, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it cycles. So I kind of have in a 5-day period, I have 3 upper body days and 2 lower body days. But one of those upper body days is more biased towards arms. So it depends. I like training legs every, 2 or 3 times in a 7-day cycle, but I'm not training them super hard with tons of volume. I'm usually splitting them up. So it's great to do like hamstrings and quads. So I do it. I like to train more frequently now with a little bit less volume per workout, but train them more often. And a lot of times, one, that's just because I've been training for 20 years. Also, when you're training naturally, you're doing a workout where it's legs on, let's say Monday. Let's say I do legs on Monday and I just do a fucking crushing workout. I'm going to be so crippled sore, I might not be able to walk properly until Thursday or Friday. I'm going to be so fucking sore. And that's going to affect my back day. That's going to affect my chest day. It's going to affect doing anything. And just that kind of macro trauma, it's not as effective. I'd rather, instead of doing, for example, 20 sets on Monday, I might do, let's say, 8 sets on Monday. And then I might do another 8 sets on Thursday, then maybe another 8 sets on Saturday or Sunday, and that's 24 sets. I'm actually getting more volume over the course of a week, allowing my body to repair more, and I can shift the focus from leg day to leg day for different varieties. So rather than do like RDLs and squats and just do one set of, one exercise of each and do like 4 or 5 sets each, I might do a leg day where it's a more mobility leg day. I could do a mobility leg day on Wednesday or on Thursday, and on Monday, I do, let's say, either quad focus or more hamstring focus and glutes. And then on the next day, I just kind of swap out and kind of hit the areas of my legs that feel like they need a little bit more work on that day. So I can kind of distribute the volume over the course of a week. So that's the idea between volume and frequency. I used to train and do like legs 1 day a week, and I would crush them. But as you get older and as you put your body through so much stress, it takes longer to recover. A lot of you know that. I mean, I'm in the ice bath. I do cold plunging twice a day. I do sauna every day, pretty much every single day. I do cold plunging twice a day. I'm eating well. I'm hydrating. I'm doing mobility. I'm sleeping well. But, it still takes its toll. So I want to make sure that I'm recovering for my next workout. So I've upped the intensity, but decreased the volume on each individual day, making sure that I get right into it, focus my energy, get the hard sets to failure and stuff that I need. And I'm not doing like 30, 40 sets on a workout, because a lot of that's junk volume. You're not really putting in your full effort. You can usually go heavier or harder. You don't need to do that over the course of like 20 or 30 sets. You can really narrow your focus and over the course of a week, train with more frequency. So hopefully that helps. Jackson, Papa Swole, I'm 300 pounds. I need to get down to 240. What are the best exercises for this? Not the right question. There's no best exercise for it. I would check out our content on the elimination diet. I highly recommend joining the SwoleFam because we have all that inside. I wonder why you say you need to get down to 240. What's the urgency? It's all about saying the proper habits, but if you haven't downloaded your copy of the 7 pillars, do so. Check us out, swolenormousx.com. You could also download the 7 pillars. That's where you should start. And I just want to make sure that you're not just focusing on the weight loss. You should be focusing on the proper habits, which will result in that extra fat loss. Very important to shift your mindset on that. Tyler, what mobility work can I do to activate my upper body? We have a great program inside the program Vault, shoulder awareness. Yoga is fantastic. Floor cobras, prone presses, lots of great exercises for upper body mobility. Tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of exercises. Even things like mace bell and Indian clubs or stuff are great for mobility, strengthening those underactive muscles and really getting your shoulder girdle and shoulder joints synchronized and moving more fluently. Christopher, my stepdad is taking, last question. My stepdad is taking Lasix for, isn't that like your eye? Isn't that getting eye surgery? Lasix for water retention as electrolytes are always low, and his doctor is suggesting table salt to get his electrolytes up. Does this sound right? Not to me, but I'm not a doctor, so I'm not telling him to. Table salt is garbage. Table salt is fucking trash. You're not getting electrolytes from table salt. What the fuck is going on with the medical industry? You're not getting electrolytes from table salt. You're getting sodium chloride. You're not getting the important electrolytes. Celtic sea salt or actually taking an electrolyte powder will get you. That doesn't sound right. No, it doesn't sound right at all. I'm not a doctor, so what do I know? I didn't get brainwashed in school for 15 years and thrown into this pharmaceutical mouth fuckery. That's nonsense. For water retention, your stepdad, so in other words, he's bloated or he's retaining water. So rather than change lifestyle habits, just take this pill. So it's like a diuretic. So he's just pissing it out. That's why I assumed it was a diuretic. Yeah, that's fucking gross. See, just take a pill. Look, if you're retaining water, it's because you're not eating well. You're not sleeping well. You're not hydrating enough. You don't take a pill for a diet. See, that's fundamentally false. I'm not telling you to tell him, oh, stop taking it, but get the fuck out of here. Take this pill for a diuretic. How about getting healthier and you won't need that shit? That pisses me off. That fucking pisses me off. Little Mouse, what do you think about the at-home test kits that tell you what foods you have sensitivities to? I don't know much about them. What I do know is that a lot of times some of these tests don't work accurately because it doesn't necessarily, the human body is very complicated. The human body is very complicated. So a lot of times you have millions of different processes in the body happening all the time. So the reaction that you have to a food when you ingest it into your system and you observe the consequences, I think those at-home test kits, depending on what they are, they might give you a good idea, but you can do this with an elimination diet. And you could do both if you have the money to do it and you want to try it. But you just don't want to bias the way by actually doing the elimination diet and testing it, you'll find out how your body physically reacts with all those systems, with all those variables. So I don't know if you just like give in like a cell sample or whatever, you prick your finger and then they just tell you. It's like in a vacuum. If it's in like a petri dish, it's not going to be like how your body system interacts and how you feel. Like, is that at-home test kit or whatever, you go to the doctor and get an allergy test, is it going to tell you that you feel bloated or slightly fatigued after you eat grains? It might just tell you, oh, you don't have celiac. You don't have a massive reaction to something. You're fine. So all these other things like migraines, or is it going to tell you that you're going to have some acne that kind of pop out after a couple days when you have milk, or migraines after a couple days? Is it really going to tell you these little nuances in your health? I doubt it. I doubt it. There's many other factors and many other variables, and most of these tests will just notice like one, or they'll look for one specific outcome. Yeah. I personally, I've never done it myself. I've never done it. So if that means anything to you, so be it. Let's go balls deep.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Right.
That's deep.
We got Christopher's, right, his stepdad's doctor is like, take some table salt for electrolytes. Take some table salt for electrolytes. What the actual fuck?
What the fuck is that?
Table salt, which is garbage. Get yourself some Celtic sea salt or Redmond real salt for fucking goddamn. For goddamn. Shit. All right, let's take a couple pictures. Let's get warmed up. All right, we got one from I am Kelsey Jepson, and we know, and we're sorry to hear that. She writes, if weight loss programs were really about health, they would post blood work results, not before and after photos. What?
Matt Damon.
Because just simple blood work, one snapshot, one time. What are you talking about? Like, you're a doctor, you can read fucking blood work, Kelsey. All right. There is a 95% chance the person featured in the pic will gain back all the weight they lost, plus some within 1 to 5 years. I swear to God, this study is poisoning everyone's fucking mind, or whatever they're getting this 95. It's such a load of shit. It's such nonsense, right? If you do shit wrong, yeah, you're going to fail. Most people fail at anything that they do. I love how people think or these like clowns think that even if you were doing nutrition, all this stuff quality. We just read a post from CJ who knows the 7 pillars and does this stuff, and she fell off. Like, things happen. Has nothing to do with, like, most people fail most things. Understand, most businesses are going to fail. Most people that try to go pro or try to be successful in anything in a career will fail. Most people fail shit. Most people fail shit. So are you shocked? Are you shocked that most people fail things? Yeah, most people give up too. Most people quit. Most people quit. So, and if that's happening for 95% of people, maybe the program doesn't actually work. Yeah, or maybe you're doing it wrong, or maybe you're... And if the only way to maintain the weight loss is to fixate on restricting food and excessive exercise, that's not health, that's an eating disorder. Sure, you shouldn't be restricting food and you shouldn't be excessively exercising. You should be eating the right foods, right? You should be doing the elimination diet, focusing on the foods that work best for you, and exercising properly. So rather than focusing and obsessing over this fucking number and hating on the culture for talking about losing weight, you should be losing weight. If you have extra weight to lose, you should lose it. You know why it's called extra weight? If you have an extra human on your body, you should probably get rid of that. You're not born with 2 fucking humans. If you're 50 pounds, if you are wider than you should be for your height, if you can't see your dick, if your gut is popping out, if you have a huge old muffin top, that's not normal. That's extra. It's extra. You don't have to have that. You have that because of lifestyle habits. And a lot of that's from inflammation and environmental factors and toxins and endocrine disruptors. But hey, we don't want to have that conversation because it takes, oh my God, it takes my own responsibility and my own actions to change it. Oh my God, it's just so much easier to blame someone else, isn't it? Just keep on blaming everyone else, Kelsey. Live fat and prosper. Best wishes to you. We have one from the anti-diet plan, Alexis Kanasan. Hey, Alexis Kanasan. And it writes, just because you're body positive, that doesn't mean you can't promote weight loss. And then she writes, actually, that's exactly what it means. Body positivity is rooted in fat acceptance. Ooh. And you can't advocate for the rights of fat people while also promoting the idea that thinness is the goal. Matt Damon. So body positive should be like for burn victims and amputees and people that are handicapped and stuff like that. But hey, body positive has to be pro-fat and pro-diabetes and pro-obesity and pro-early death and pro-morbidity. So because body positivity is rooted in fat acceptance, no, it's not. Fat acceptance is for retards. You're absolutely fucking retarded if you think that being fat is a good thing. I'm just going to say it. Everyone knows that you never go full retard.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
And everyone that has gone fat acceptance has gone full. They've gone all in. They've gone all fucking in. So you can't advocate for the rights of fat people while also promoting the idea that fitness is a goal. No shit. It's called hypocrisy or lying or being a grifter. But hey, everyone in this industry, when it comes to fat acceptance and shit is. So Alexis Kanasan is a grifter. So let it be known that this chick is a fucking piece of trash.
God damn it, I don't know what it is about
You're
your
trash.
face, but I want to deliver one of
You're
these
trash,
right
guy.
suckhole.
Is there anything I can do to work on that?
No, not really. It's your face.
It's just your face, Alexis. It's just your face. There's nothing that can be done about that, I hope. All right, and last one, we got some videos. This one's from Ashley Bennett, the body image therapist. You know, it's going to be a gym. And it writes, New Year diets rely on feelings of shame to capitalize on your internalized fat phobia. Okay.
Crucifixion is good. Out of the door, line on the left, 1 cross each.
Look, I think we need some more shame in our culture. I think you should have a little bit of shame. If you let your body go to shit, yeah, feel a little bit of shame, but then act on it. You should have a little shame. Like, fuck, I feel ashamed that I trashed my health. Well, now I'm going to do something about it. New Year diets rely on feelings of shame to capitalize on your internalized fat phobia. I'm afraid of fat. Fat phobia. Fat phobia doesn't exist. It really does not exist. In other words, this is a don't hurt me shield that people that don't want to take personal responsibility for their well-being use in order to blame everyone else so they don't have to change. Again, it's much easier to change your hashtag than it is to change your habits. I'm going to stay fat. You're the problem, not me. I keep on eating my Twinkies. I keep on eating my donuts. I'm going to keep on eating my fucking cereals and drinking my Diet Coke because I am a good person. I am worthy. I'm valuable. you know, all bodies are good bodies, blah, 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 whatever fucking hashtag, an acronym or a rainbow flag or whatever you put in your bio and whatever fucking pronouns you use. Everyone else is the problem. It's diet culture. It's capitalism. It's fat phobia. It's blah, 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 right? It's never your fault. It's everyone else's. That's a red flag. If someone's blaming other people for their problems, that's a sign of a huge fucking pussy. So let that be known. Ashley Bennett. Ashley.
Because you are a disgusting fat body.
God damn it, Ashley. God damn it, Ashley, the new Karen. Ashley's the new Karen. All right. All right. That was nice, right? See, I had a lot of pent up. That's a lot. Look, it's a lot of pent up aggression. It's been a few days since we were able to drop some fucking balls deep sack. All right. We got some videos here. All right. What do we got? Let's see. We got a couple of videos. We got number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll take a couple. Everyone, choose a number between 1 and 6. Come on, 1 and 6. 1 and 6. Pick a number. Number between 1 and 6. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We are live everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Leave us a review and join the fam over there at swolenormousx.com. swolenormousx.com. All right, we got a 6, we got a 3, a 1, a 6. What do we got here? 5, 6, 4, 6. It is going to be a 6. All right, we got Matt, we got Josh. Here we go. Josh, thanks for the great post earlier. So everyone's calling for 6. Josh goes for a 6. All right, Josh. Josh is taking ownership on this one. If it sucks, well, it's going to suck. So get ready to blame Josh. Choose 6 for free fucking gains, says Matthew. You guys are about to try. Oh my God. You know what you all chose? This is called teacher gender. Oh, here we go.
More wholesome stories about discussing my gender with my students.
Fuck.
So I have one student who...
Don't. If you're a teacher... Oh my God, how is this 2.5 minutes? Oh my God. Let's just play it through. If you are teaching your students about your gender, you should be fired immediately. That has no place in the classroom. It's completely irrelevant for educating your students. These are fucking sadistic fucking criminals. These are lunatics. These are mentally disordered people that are teaching your kids. Okay, remember, liberals don't have kids, communists don't have kids, Marxists don't have kids, they have your kids, all right?
Ever since I explained to my students that I was non-binary, it's been living in his head a little bit. I think that he is still confused and fascinated by it. It doesn't upset him, but it's something that, like, clearly he's, like, processing.
Yeah, because you're fucking confusing a child. You're confusing a child with nonsense. All right? Because of your delusion and your mental disorder, you're passing that on to your students. He's still processing it. Oh my God. He's confused. You think? Cool. Thanks for teaching the kids. You mean confusing them? I'm non-binary. What does that mean? I'm neither a boy or a girl. What the fuck?
Because he'll ask me questions fairly often about it. So we are doing arts and crafts again. I guess arts and crafts is a good time to have conversations. Things are quiet. Kids are focused. I'm walking around checking on how they're doing.
If this is a conversation with a child that's doing arts and crafts, how old are kids when they do arts and crafts? 4? 5? Kindergarten, right? I mean, first grade, I don't know, maybe arts and crafts like first grade at the limit, right? Once you get into like second grade, like 7, 8 years old, you're in second, third grade, like preschool, kindergarten, first grade, right?
So he and his friend are sitting down and drawing. So I go up to their table and he goes, "Teacher Rebecca, are you ever going to decide if you want to be a girl or a boy?"
Jesus Christ.
So I say, well, it's not really a decision like that. And I don't.
It sure is. It sure is. It sure is, this poor fucking child. Oh man, if this child's parent, I'll tell you what. Eye for an eye, right? Eye for an eye. So I feel like if you teach someone's child about this shit, the parent should be able to like cunt or cock punt you Like instead of like lashings, you should be able to get like 5 cunt punts. And like the parent can literally kick you in the genitals, whatever they are. You can claim whatever they are. Maybe, a penis is a sign of, it's a social construct. Well, they're going to kick you in the social construct like 10 times. Right? Do you think this would solve the issue? You think people would stop teaching, confusing children if the punishment was like 5 crotch shots? I think so.
You don't have to choose between one or the other. I already figured out that I'm neither. Do I seem like a girl to you? Do I act like a girl?
You sure? Yes, you look like one. You look like a woman. Man, if you ever wonder if there's soy in the water, for fuck's sake, glyphosate through the roof here, huh?
And he said, you kind of act like a girl and a boy. And I say, would you prefer if I acted more like a girl?
Because you have a split personality?
And he kind of paused, and he was like, I think if you acted like a girl, I would be less confused.
No
so
shit.
I said, I understand that. I know that, I look like a girl, so it would be less confusing if I acted like one too.
Oh my God. When are we going to Mars? When are we going to Mars? I'll tell you what, we have our first candidate. Why don't we let us send all these people to Mars? Why not? Why not? We got some volunteers. Anyone who hates capitalism and who thinks there's like 30 just go see how that works out for you. Go populate Mars with that mentality.
And I turn over to his friend and I say, what about you? Do you think I'm confusing? And his friend just goes, no. I say, do you think that I'm a boy or a girl? No.
What is going on?
Oh, what do you think I am? I think you're a boy and a girl.
Oh.
And that gave me a certain amount of euphoria. Like, even though I don't identify as
a certain amount of euphoria. So this teacher's literally like essentially getting off on confusing your kids. Oh my God, he called me both a boy and a girl. I non-binary busted. I busted through my
either a girl or a boy. I think what he was saying, being 8 years old, was that
8 years. Oh wait, hold on a second. You're doing arts and crafts? No fucking way. If you're doing arts and crafts when you're 8 years old, is this like, no offense, is this like special ed or something? 8 years old. That's 3rd grade. Wow, we are behind. Wait till bridges start collapsing because you had kids doing fucking like arts and crafts in like 5th grade. Okie dokie.
That's how he interprets me as a person. He interprets me as a blend.
As a blend?
And that
Are you a coffee? Are you a fucking whiskey? I'm a blend. You're a fucking escaped mental patient. Bring back the padded rooms. Fuck, put this person under observation. Let's figure out what's going on in there. I think it's important. You need a team of scientists to figure this shit out.
Because that is in a way how I am. My gender moves and my gender is not either. And I have both feminine and masculine qualities to me.
Okay.
So I'm glad that they're getting it. And I'm glad that they're curious too.
Oh, they're curious. Then you're going to start telling them that they're a boy or a girl. Okay, right here, I have masculine, feminine qualities. Everyone does, right? Everyone has masculine, feminine qualities. Some more than others. Some women are more masculine than others, and some men are more feminine than others. The problem is, right, soy, phthalates, chemicals in our food system, in our water, in every product that we use are negatively affecting our development. They're negatively affecting masculine fetuses, and they're negatively affecting, women. Right? We talked about taint length, right? Remember the book, The Countdown? Dr. Shayna Swan, we're talking about phthalates. We've been doing this for months and months and months. We've always talked about it, but that, she literally outlines the impact of these toxins and makeup and shampoos and household conditioners and plastics and everything, everywhere. It negatively affects and makes men more feminine and women more masculine. Not to mention the social and like the mental virus that compounds that. So of course you're confusing people with chemicals and you're confusing them with this fucking bullshit. You don't think this is happening to your kids? 8 years old. You're at work, you're working hard, your child's at school, and the teacher is skull fucking them with this absolute insanity. You get a Matt Damon. You shouldn't be an educator, and it's quite possible that you should be doing some kind of prison time. You definitely need mental help, but that's criminal in my opinion. It's definitely not for a teacher. So if you want to go and, I don't know, live wherever you want and pretend like you're a bird or a plane or whatever the fuck you want to be, that's fine. But don't pass that on. Look, I don't care what you call yourself, but stop pushing this delusion onto children. It's not where the education system, it's not what the education system is for. That's not helping anyone. That's not educating your children on anything. It's not doing anything. You're not benefiting society at all. Do whatever you want in your free time. Free country, I'm fine. Do whatever you want. Fuck whoever you want. Wear whatever you want. Go for it. Find your tribe. It's all good. All right, but that's not for kids. All right. Well, that was nice. That was nice. And what class? I'm sorry, 8 years old? If they're 8 years old doing arts and crafts, Jesus Christ, we are fucked. All right, we got a number. Let's do 1 through 5. Pick one. 1 through 5. Here we go.
Crucifixion is good. Out of the door, line on the left, 1 cross each.
Eat shit, Derek.
Pick a number between 1 and 5. This is the Daily Swole, bitches. It's a Daily Swole.
60% of the time, it works. Every time.
That doesn't make sense.
All right. Of course I'm qualified to talk about this stuff because I have a double doctorate in logic and common sense. And man, is this shit fucking
bullshit.
Nonsense.
All of it.
We got a bunch of 4s. Jen, Bandit, Serrano, Cerny, Artiste. It's a number 4. It's a number 4. Settle down. It's a number 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called, well, it's called pronouns. Why wouldn't it be? Let's see what we got here.
I was assigned male at birth.
I was assigned female at birth.
My pronouns are he, him.
My pronouns are he, him.
It's not okay to ask me what's in my pants.
It's not okay to ask me what's in my pants.
It is okay for me to not wear a shirt.
It's okay for me to not wear a shirt.
I'm human.
I'm human.
We are both men.
My, do we have liberal use of the word men nowadays? I think that roast itself. I think that's about it. That's about it on that one. Okay, we got a number 1 through a number 4. Pick another one. I'll leave that right there. I'll leave it right there.
Chicks will dig you. Or
Drop in the
dudes, or
comments.
whatever gender thing you're into.
Woo! Another 1, 2, 3, or 4.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
All right, I am gonna literally go eat steak and just do a ton of squats. All right, number 2. Let's get Oliver in the house. Oliver, what's going on, my brother? All right, Oliver's old school SwoleFam. When did you join the fam, Oliver? It was like 2017, right? Oliver's been around for a hot minute. All right, this is called a holy fucking shit. Oh my God. I hope we don't get banned for this. If this is what I think it is. Oh my God. I hope. Holy shit, fam. All right, I think we're going to have to leave this one here. I think we're. All right, the last one. Jesus Christ. If you haven't eaten yet, I hope this is not what it looks like from the thumbnail. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Lover, lover, let me in. Make me holy.
No fucking way. No fucking way. There is absolutely no way. There's no way. How is this on TikTok? How do these videos not get fucking banned? All right, this is a video of this chick rubbing red. I'm just going to call it paint on her face. And the caption says, menstrual blood contains 50 times more calcium than regular blood in the body. If this girl is rubbing menstrual blood, that's from the period, on her face, period is not waste, it is pure nutrient, exactly like breast milk. Your body is like, we don't want this. You don't rub it on your face. The end of this is dispel this harmful, outdated myth that it is toxic waste and embrace the magic of your moon. All right. Okay. All right.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Okie dokie. All right. The magic of your moon. That's the title of today's episode. Embrace the magic of your moon. What the fuck was that? Oh my God. Hashtag Mars, that one. Mars. No, I can't. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. That's it. I don't even want to know what the fuck is. No, we got more tomorrow. I'm not even. No, I'm done. Done. I don't need any more of that shit. I'm good for the day. I'm good for today. Hashtag. Sarah, hashtag bring back bullying. Look, we have to smack stupid in the face because obviously if you let it go rampant online, it's going to keep on spreading. This is like the dam is breaking, everyone. The dam is breaking. And it's like a dam that's holding back all this like non-binary period blood or something. And we're just going to have like this red fucking tide, just red tsunami. I don't know. This other thumbnail that I'm looking at, I have to save it for tomorrow. I can't handle it anymore. I can't. All right, we got a hashtag Tainty Magooch. Ugh. I can't. I literally cannot do another video. I would love to. I seriously can't. All right, today's Swole card, I think we all know. There's been some ups and downs. Today's Swole card, CJ, congratulations. Josh, amazing progress as well. CJ, needs some love and needs to stop being a Tainty Magooch and get her shit in fucking order. Everyone, make sure you go in the Facebook group and drop it for CJ that you are the winner of today's Swole card. Congratulations. But make sure you get your fucking shit together. No more excuses. Unplug from all the bullshit and stay focused and get shit done. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2069. Ooh, it's 2069 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email, and we'll send you this Swole card for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, we made it through an entire episode, and let's nut this beach. And my goodness, make sure you subscribe, check out the podcast, join the fam, SwoleNormousX.com. Man, we came back to a bang, didn't we? We came back with a bang. That was, what the fuck? These videos today were, God, disturbing. It's disturbing. It was very disturbing. Very disturbing today. And the ones for tomorrow look no less disturbing. God damn it. God damn it. Let's not this beach. It's nice to be back. Christopher P3S2 dropping in 30 days. 31 days. P3S2. It's going down. Alright, beaches. Drop in the comments down below. It's a tainty McGooch.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
Holly, I kind of want to hit the dislike button after that one, but it's not Papa's fault. Don't do it. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It's not my cross.
How shall we fuck off, oh Lord?
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
Oh, it feels great to dust off that piano. Feels great to smash again. Feels great. The magic. Feel the magic in the air? Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing and checking out the Mancast. Remember, we got our SwoleFam Roundtable coming up on Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's fucking go. Stay sane out there, fam. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy world. Fucking nailed it, as always. Oh.
Shampoo my crotch.
I arrived in America's airport with clothing, US dollars, and a jar of gypsy tears to protect me from AIDS.
The little rascal has spirit.
Yes, it does.
Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night.
Oh, the keys are very sticky. You have no idea. Nailed it again. Let's fucking go.
Because stickers?
I'm a fair guy. It is making me absolutely crazy.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
Ever served in a forward area? What happened to your queer party friends?
Last night was great. Could you help me?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Fucking hell yeah.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Oh, may God have mercy on your soul. The knowledge cock, the cock piano, flawless as always. Undefeated with that vein, even from a few days off. Still getting those keys tactically. That tactical piano cock never fails. Thanks for being here. I'm glad to be back. Tomorrow, episodes 2070 is going to be even more fucking lit. These other videos for tomorrow looks like a Tainty Tuesday part 2. So we'll see you then. And of course, catch the live streams, all that good shit everywhere. TheDailySwole.com for all those links. SwoleNormusX.com to join the fam. And of course, make sure you leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, wherever you can leave a review. Share the podcast, share it far and wide. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace, McGeese, Deuce, Magoose, your boy, Papa Swolio. Oh, 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 oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
Yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made.
That's a bed that you made.
That's a bed that you laid.
That's a bed that you laid.
What kind of game is you playing?
What kind of game is you playing?
We go hard in the paint,
We go hard in the paint,
What the fuck is you saying?
What the fuck is you saying? Taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element.